praise to Yahweh in the name of his son, Yahweh Shai, in the name of the Holy Spirit. Our double honors to my elders, apostles, and the bishops of Great Millstone, where I have learned this truth and where I am still learning this truth. Also, Great Millstone, all right? GMS for short, all right? So if you're typing on YouTube in the search bar, all right, you can type in GMS, okay? But also shalom to the remnant and the elect of Israel. All right, this is going to not be as detailed as most of these, as some of these videos are. But if you are new on this channel, okay, you can go back and look um, uh, for different titles that also speak on Revelation uh, 13 verses 16 and 17. Okay, there's you can look back at it every other video. All right, at least for the past, I don't know, a couple of weeks or so, maybe past week, every other video. All right, so if you look back two videos before this one, there should be another video on this, and then two videos before that. All right, at least I tried to do every other video on this prophecy. So this one, I'm not going to go in as too much detail as I do in the other ones. We are going to go to the search engine and search something else up, Lord willing. All right, anything could happen even between now and 5 seconds from now. All right, everything's willed from the Lord. He does anything that he wants to. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and go to Revelation 13, verse 16 and 17. It reads, "And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads." That was verse 16 of Revelation 13. All right, so the he in that verse is Esau Edom. Okay, and he's going to cause all, which means to make ready and so at the same time to institute. All right, basically cause problems, present the answer. Okay, and he can do this because the earth was given into his hands by the Almighty. All right, Esau Edom doesn't consider this, but everything is willed by the Almighty, whose name is Yahweh. All right, that is whom the world ignorantly calls God, although God is a title and a trait. All right, but his name is Yahweh, and his son, whom the world ignorantly calls Jesus, among other names, his name is Yahweh Shai. Okay, so it reads, "And he causeth all." So since Esau, oh yeah, you can look at the scripture in Job 9 and 24. All right, to see that the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. And after that, there's a clue. Okay, because that image and the name of the Messiah is false. Now, who would do this? All right, the wicked. So he's going to cause all. All right, which means everyone, everything, everywhere. Okay, he's going to cause all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. All right, that mark goes back to the Greek word charagma. And what that basically boils down to is a badge of the followers of the Antichrist, a badge of servitude to the wicked that run this earth. Okay? Antichrist just means against the Messiah, which they are against the Messiah. For example, just for an example, the rainbow. What is that for? What did the Lord say that was uh, a sign of? Okay. But what does this world do? What do the people who um, tell you that they are the people? All right. Hey, what do most of the people of the world um, equate this rainbow with? All right, and stick up for that and stand by that. That's what the rainbow means. Something that's totally all right against all right this doctrine, against what the Lord said um, was right. All right, that's what that rainbow stands for in this world. All right, this world is against the Messiah. That's just an example. All right, so he's going to cause all to receive a mark. All right, so that mark we know it to be the micro C hip. Okay, or the RFID C hip. Okay, a couple examples would be of this technology would be Walletmor, WALLETMOR, one word. Another example of the technology would be Neuralink or Elon Musk's brain technology. All right, the technology itself is not a sin, but it's the receiving of this technology into your body that is a sin. Okay, it says you will receive a mark. It says, let me start that all over. It says, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. All right, when you talk about foreheads, okay, that goes back to the word metapon, which is the space between the eyes. All right, the forehead. In the right hand, when it mentioned in their right hand, this goes back to your power hand. For example, in this country, all right, America, which we know it better as Babylon the Great, or AKA the future site of the lake of fire. All right, we drive on the right hand side of the road in this country. In other countries, they drive on the left hand side. Okay, so this goes back to your power hand, whichever one that you use. A lot of people are used to using their left, a lot of people are used to using their right. Okay, do not get this technology in you. All right, and also your hand can be anywhere from the fingertips up to the shoulder. Okay, so do not get this micro C hip. Do not take this. There are no good descriptions if you take this. For examples, you can look at Revelation 14, verses 9 and 10, or you can look at Revelation 16, verses 1 and 2, and make sure you look up those adjectives. All right, but back in Revelation 13, and now verse 17, it reads, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. So you cannot buy or sell anything unless you receive this mark. Unless you take this badge, unless you receive this badge of servitude, all right, you're not going to be able to participate in his society. Like we said, the wicked, the earth was given into the hand of the wicked. So he will be able to tell you, you're not going to be able to participate in society unless you have this badge of servitude, which he is also telling you what the Lord is telling you. All right, Esau Edom, the wicked, is telling you, if you do not choose their side and take this badge, you're against them. So you are going to get starved out or whatever other fate that you meet. Okay? They're going to show that they don't care. All right? They're actually going to show that they don't care even for the people who do receive this, but they're going to fool you. They're going to lie to you to get you to take this thing. Okay? They're going to speak sweet words to get you to take this thing. All right? They're going to hit all the right notes when it comes to you and your life. All right, you've already told them everything by posting what you like, don't like, all right, love, don't love on these social media sites. They know how to get to you. If it's your family, they're going to threaten to take that away. All right, one way or another. All right, are you going to take it when they do this? Are you going to take it when they threaten not only your life but your loved ones? All right, you better start thinking about that now, because they will not hesitate to do this. All right, these are not going to be empty threats. All right, but also the Lord tells you you cannot uh, be lukewarm. There is no gray area. If you are not for the Lord and the Lord is not for you, all right, you just, you're dead. All right, you're dead. You just don't know it yet. Okay. Um. So yeah, we touched on how they are going to cause all. All right, all these problems they're going to cause, and then present the solution. Or even before this thing is made mandatory, there are people who have this thing already. These are the people who probably got it just because they wanted to be on the cutting edge of technology. All right, they didn't consider. Okay, as far as the Israelites that received this, they didn't consider. All right, these other nations, it's no surprise that they don't consider the Lord. But you Israelites who received this thing did not consider. Okay. Um, a lot of deception. All right, pleasing ones and not so pleasing ones. All right, a lot of deception. Um, they're just going to come up with any and every way they can to get people to take it, and they are going to succeed. All right, so we're gonna hit this search bar, and we're going to look up. We looked up parallelization. We looked up. We looked up the C-hip. All right, if you don't know what that is, take the word micro, the word or the letter C, and the word hip. Put that together. Or look up what an RFID C-hip is. Okay. Um, we looked up if a C-hip can help with paralyzation. We looked up if a C-hip can help with blindness. All right. Today we're going to look up if a C-hip can help with. Let me see, what was I going to look up? Paralyzation, blindness. Let's check hearing. Okay, let's look at hearing. Can a micro C-hip help hearing? Help hearing loss. Okay. Can a micro C-hip help hearing loss? That's all I typed in. Okay. It says AI overview. It says yes, microchips can help with hearing loss. Now I'm reading what came up. All right, that is what I'm doing. All right, yes, microchips can help with hearing loss. Hearing aids. All right, these are going to be examples of how it can help with hearing loss. It says hearing aids. Microchips in hearing aids, called digital signal processors, DSPs, can improve hearing by amplifying sound. Microchips capture and amplify sounds, making them louder. Hold on. This is what I want to do. I want to change up this. Can a brain, let's try that. Can a brain micro C-hip help hearing loss? That's really what I want to look for. That's what I want to look for. All right, again, can a brain microchip help hearing loss? AI overview says while a brain microchip like Neuralink is not yet a successful bionic implant for hearing, it may have potential to help with hearing loss in the future. All right, it says Neuralink. Elon Musk's company, Neuralink, aims to create a brain interface that can restore autonomy to people with unmet medical needs. Some say that Neuralink could help with hearing loss and that it may also be useful for treating other conditions. All right. Let me see. Down at the bottom it says other potential uses for brain implants include treating tinnitus, treating obsessive compulsive disorder, repairing brain injuries, treating autism, and treating degenerative disease of the nervous system. All right, it says on August 2nd, 2020, Elon Musk announced that Neuralink allegedly had a brain chip that would allow people to hear sounds they had never heard before. But some hearing researchers, nose and throat surgeons, and audiologists, say that cochlear implants could help millions of adults hearing now. All right, let's look at some of these drop down questions. Can Neuralink help with deafness? It says, although Neuralink can restore other features, the device cannot be a successful bionic implant for hearing as long run research hasn't established a successful cortical implant for hearing. Okay, get back out of here. Hold on. It says Musk recently that what I just read was December 3rd of 2020. This one is September 27th of 2024. It reads Musk recently shared that besides restoring hearing loss, the Neuralink device will also extend range of hearing beyond normal frequencies and amplitudes. So in 4 years, technology has grown to answer the question of the up above. Well, actually, it changed it. This one, the one in 2020 said the device cannot be successful. All right. But in 2024, it says that it will be successful and extend the range of hearing. All right. That's how fast this technology is growing. All right. All right. Let's see. This is a part of what we just read here. This is the article that was contained in. So let me read some of this article. This is the top of this article. The title of the article reads, Elon Musk's Neuralink chip could open a new door for hearing abilities. It says Neuralink is developing ultra-high bandwidth brain-machine interfaces to connect humans and computers. The company's founder, Elon Musk, envisions a future where the Neuralink brain chip can solve many brain-related issues, including returning limb functionality to paralyzed individuals, as well as restoring hearing and eyesight. Since 2016, the company has been developing a chip featuring ultra-thin electrodes that are inserted into the brain to stimulate neurons, nerve cells, Musk recently shared that besides restoring hearing loss, the Neuralink device will also extend range of hearing beyond normal frequencies and amplitudes, he wrote. When a Twitter user asked if the Neuralink chip would give access to stream music through the device, Musk replied yes, suggesting that the user would be capable of listening to musical frequencies coming directly from the chip. All right, let me see. It's showing X, all right, which was formerly known as Twitter, okay, before Elon Musk purchased it, or however that worked, all right. Somebody posed a question that said, if we implement Neuralink, can we listen to music directly from our chips? Great feature. And Elon just replied back, yes. All right. Let me go ahead and read just a little, just another section of this article, and then I'll stop. I don't want to read too much of this. Anyway, so this article goes on to say Neuralink's current focus is treating paralyzed patients with quadriplegia due to C1, C4 spinal cord injury. The Neuralink chip is called N1, and it is smaller than a coin. We would basically take out a chunk of your skull and put the Neuralink device in there. You insert the electrode threads very carefully in the brain, and then you stitch it. It would interface anywhere in the brain, and it could restore your eyesight and limb functionalities, Musk explained during a podcast earlier this year. N1 features 1,024 electrodes that are as thin as a human hair. These electrode threads will be inserted into the brain with a special machine designed by the company pictured below. I'm not going to show the picture. All right, it reads, that is just one part of the surgery for this to scale. It must be fully automated like LASIK, he stated. During a 2019 presentation, the company shared its plans to implant 4 of the N1 chips inside the brain's cortex, 1 chip by the somatic sensory cortex, and 3 chips by the motor areas. The chips will also be wired to a battery system to behind one ear, as pictured above. All right, I'm not going to show these pictures. It says Neuralink will be capable of connecting to phones and any computerized device or machine wirelessly. All right, and there's a middle quote that's highlighted in this article. It says, just to read this, it says, it could, in principle, fix anything that's wrong with the brain. All right, so who determines if something is wrong with the brain? All right. Also, just keep in mind, if they can turn something on, they can turn some things off. Okay. But that was just a little quick reading, a little quick video. Again, that article was titled Elon Musk's Neuralink chip could open a new door for hearing abilities. That's from September 27th, 2024. So yeah, you can look that up. Actually, I'll just show you the. Okay. So if that was a quick flash, I mean, you can just pause that, all right, and look at it. Okay. So do not take this micro C hip. Do not take this RFID C hip. Do not take this Karagma. Do not take the MOTB, or better known as the Mark of the Beast. All right, nothing nice is going to come from this. Okay, so with that, call halal Yahweh, Baho Shem, Yahweh Shai, Baho Shem, Rakaha Kwadash. Double honors to my elders and apostles of Great Millstone, or GMS for short. All right, this is where I have learned this truth and where I am still learning this truth. And also shalom to the remnant and the elect of Israel. Lord willing, I'm of that number. And Lord willing, we'll see you in the next video. Shalom.